Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Very low turnout tonight. There's only 11 drivers. I have to imagine that's something to do with the fact that the Grand Prix was on today. So Quali 1 will basically be null and void. There's moments like this when I think that we should bring in short qualifying for lowlanders. Here in Singapore today, street circuit, traffic jam. Very much hate. It's just normal. A lot of drivers do like it. RSF1. First driver up today. See what he could do to already. So with all the bars lifts. Coming into the main straight now to set his first lap. Into turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Into the main back straight. The DRS zone. Go to sector 1, sets a 29.1. One of those tracks where it's so easy to put it in the wall, hit the wrong curb, it'll bounce you off. These guys, Tier 1 should be pretty good. The DRS zone again, into the braking zone. So it's fairly easy. That's the curb. It's a little intricate section here where just let off the brakes there, going in towards the tunnel to a blind left-hander, and he's pretty much slowing down, taking it easy. Going into the main straight to set 146.1. On board with decent Miles, sorry, Mega Centurion comes to the line. Sets a 36 flat. Muddy Biscuit taking it very easily. Hopefully we can get through the session pretty quickly and onto the main quali 2. He's coming up to the line, clips the inside curve there. He sets at 138.6. On board with Ron. B4. Last week's winner, I believe. Alright, yeah. Yellow Williams. He sets at 38.5. Board with Mansell, he's coming back into the pits. An incident. Well, didn't set a time. Strange. I thought he wanted to get through it pretty quick. Ron Drasny, he sets a time of 36.7. Back nice and easy on his in lap now. Doesn't want to drop the car. Duff. Just settle that. He slightly improved his lap. 38 flat. So now we're on B4. Gets back into it. He's a wizard with tyres. Can anyone let me know what happened to Al Ferrari in chat? I appreciate it. I was watching. Everyone's pretty much easing it back into the pits. We're only getting 11 drivers. Just want to get this quali one out of the way. I've got Mansell, who's on and out lap. He messed up his first lap because he didn't set a time. I'll go on board with him and Al Duff. Mercedes, he's coming to the pits to retire, hopefully. Yep, and that's always the person out to set a lap, hopefully. And hopefully he doesn't crash out and we've only got 11 drivers, so I'll order anyone to crash up. That's it, man, so I'll take it nice and easy. Well, it's TT King, Mansell, Quali King, as he's better known, is on his lap. He always seems to be very good in qualifying, but come race time, he does seem to have a bit of bad luck. Certainly one of the quickest drivers in Tier 1. Purple in the middle sector. Oh, he was close to that wall there. Goes fastest. 35.6. Sets the pace. I would forgive you if you retired right now. Which one was the other? I wonder if we're going to have a bit of rain today. Perfectly dry so far. This track is famous for a bit of rain. Oh, Mansell, don't do it. We might be having somebody coming to join me. Well, at the end of that session, Mansell was top, Easton in second, Mega Centurion third, Ron Selleck, Caesar Wizard, Ron Drasny, Al Daff, Muddy Biscuit, Ron Beeford, Roslivs, and Al Ferrari. Coming into Q2 now. Well, first out is a Mega Centurion. The AlphaTauri. Obviously, this time he chose S06, so deciding he wants to get through to Q1. Only one person will be eliminated from this. In actual fact, no one will be eliminated from this actually, because AlphaTauri did the set time in Q1. Moves out of the way for Muddy Biscuit. He's next in line, I think. Or is it Ron B. Ford? Muddy Biscuit will be the first to set the lap. Muddy Biscuit coming in to Sector 3. And we're going to be having our lovable Irish mate, Timo, joining the comms team tonight. Once he gets himself sorted. You alright, mate?
Good evening, Stairs.
Evening, man.
How are you?
Thank you. I'm not doing too bad. Yourself?
Too bad now. Just loading in there.
Yeah, thanks for joining tonight. Have you ticked the box?
I have indeed.
Okay. And everything should be good. So, thank you very much for Timo for stepping up and joining tonight.
How are they getting on tonight now? So far,
Well,
what have I missed?
Well, we only. I'm not sure what happened to AlphaTauri, but he didn't set time in quali 1. I don't know if he had a quali ban or he missed it. Where he crashed. But we've only got 11 drivers tonight, unfortunately. Probably due to the fact we've got a Grand Prix that was on today.
Yeah, I've only seen the highlights of the sprint race. Was good.
Then I won't tell you what happened. Yeah, it should be a good race around Singapore as normally are. Hopefully you can have a bit of rain. on outlaps. Muddy Biscuit.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
he seems retired. I'd say he's done
Yeah,
that in
they're
the
all going
pits.
through. If you look at it, it's 10 drivers. So I don't think people have realised that it's 10 drivers that they're all going through. So the ones who set times on the softs are probably thinking, oh, no.
Is there not had Ali Ferrari set a lap time now?
No, he didn't set a
Ah,
time
right, so
in,
the 10 of them
Q1.
should go through, yeah.
So
And it's a track you can
Q1,
make a mistake on very easily.
as I well know.
I actually love Singapore. It's a great track.
It's good because you're on the wheel out. Not so good.
I don't know. This game, I'm just having an awful bother with my wheel with this game. I don't know what it is. I'm getting lag.
You know what it is.
What?
It's if you're, I hate to say it, but it's your Xbox.
Yeah, I've bought the X, so I haven't even. I went to join you earlier on there, 5 minutes before you sent the last invite. I was on the X, and I realised then didn't have probably one installed on the X, so I had to jump back on the day one Xbox again. So.
You got the Series X, have you?
Yeah.
When did you buy it?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice. I bought mine yesterday.
Nice. How do you find it?
I haven't got it yet. It's
Oh, you're
on
waiting for
delivery.
it, yeah.
It's coming hopefully Wednesday, I think. But I bought it from Microsoft, the refurbished one, for $420.
That's not bad, yeah.
But I did look around on Marketplace on Facebook. I'm talking about this. I'm supposed to be doing comms. I was looking on.
What does the chat think?
I was on Marketplace and Facebook, and I saw a few people selling them. But,
yeah, I don't
trust
any of that stuff.
No.
With yellow
Get
flag.
a fork out that kind of money.
Scarlet and one by there. Muddy's is on a 164 there. I'm sure he can do better than that.
Right, you're gonna have to forgive us. We'll be chatting away about Xboxes. So kind of lost track.
I mean, we could start talking about Sony, but that wouldn't be allowed. You know,
Sony ponies.
Sony ponies.
Well, no one's really on a lap at the moment, so.
You've Lars there. He's just gone at 159.
Kind of waiting for Q3 now. It's pretty much stalemate at the moment. Everyone's just going around. Settle that.
Did you hear what the weather is going to be here?
I haven't seen what the weather is. Or I was just mentioned that before we joined. I said it's dry now, but hopefully we're going to have a bit of rain in the race. But I don't know. No one's mentioned it. And so I'm hoping it'll be my first commentary with rain.
Rain. Our mixed conditions around here is great. Mixes things up.
You get great races out of it. The only problem is that we've got very few numbers tonight, so
Yeah.
right. So no retirements tonight now, boys.
I mean, it's a great opportunity for guys that maybe mightn't be finishing in points. I haven't followed this division now, so I don't know who's where at the moment.
Yeah.
But for guys to score points.
Well, Ron B. Ford is making a bit of a charge. He won the last race, and he joined, I believe, late in the season. So He was kind of behind Easton, but Easton's beaten away along quite a bit from, I think Corey Marshall's still in second place, I don't know. You might have to check for me.
I'll pull it up there. Pull it up on the old clanker here.
Corey Marshall hasn't raced for a long time, so
No.
I don't know if
Yeah, Easton is kind of goating it there, isn't he?
yeah. Well, that's the end of Q2. I'm going to have a quick toilet break. Can you call them out for me, Tina?
Yeah, so after that session there we had RSF1 Mansell was in first, followed by Rom Celtic. B3 was Rom Drazzy, and then Rom B4, which is a lot of Rom lads here. Muddied at his biscuits, with Easton then P6. Lars Liv was P7, Mega Centurion P8, P9 was Adolf, 10 was Ali Ferrari, and 11th was Caesar Wizard in the Aston Martin. Who's going to be first out? It's usually a mad dash to get out.
That's what 2 cups of coffee does for you in the last half an hour.
And Ali Ferrari has retired again.
Yeah, he must be on a quali ban.
No.
No. He's first out.
Mega Centurion.
Right, we'll go on board with Mega Centurion. Oof, he was close to the wall there. Almost binned it.
No, you want that though. Get as close as you can.
Scraping the walls.
No, not scraping, but just maybe within a hair's breadth of the wall. Get the heart racing.
Oh yeah.
Use all of that track.
And there's not much of it around here.
There's enough. There's enough. Is it? It's not as bad as Monaco, GD.
Oh no.
Some tight squeezes there.
Yeah, I'm always washing my hair on Monaco.
I thought you were bald, mate.
Not that hair.
Oh God. Isn't that Alpha that's right? That Alpine that's right behind Mega.
Oh, he almost cut the wall again. On the entrance to the bridge section. He's really pushing the limits to the track. Mega Centurion just coming into the main straight now. Beginning his lap. DRS open down the main straight, coming into turn 1. Clips the curb nicely. Just on the brakes and then hits the accelerator up through the gears. Almost clips the wall. Almost invalidated there. Onto the main straight, back. DRS open. He's going into the first sector. He sets 26.4. So far so good. Really using all the track like Timo was saying. It's a little twisty little section. Sometimes you can hit the curb and go over, almost hitting the wall there, but he's taking it quite nicely. This is a hard braking zone as well. He's right on the limit there. He's got DRS open. He's coming up to the sector 2. disqualified from the section?
Yeah, he had spun and he just didn't get the car turned around in time. Now there was not much he could have done. I'm not sure what car now was coming, but he was obviously doing the right thing and waiting for the other car to pass him out. But
yeah.
the game being as it is, decided to. If Lars here now coming, he's looking pretty decent here.
He's next over the line.
He's got a 135.9. So. I think next is Muddy Biscuits. So 136.4.
Muddy come out to the line. Nice.
Oh, Mansell.
Mansell's quickest of the day. 35.6. He was quickest in Q1. What's Easton doing? I think he's gone purple, middle sector Easton. Oh, a bit of
Ron Drassi here.
There.
He's starting his lap now.
There's Ron P. Ford. Sets 36 flat. So Easton's invalidated his lap. So he'll have to go round again. I think Ron Drassi is on a lap now. We'll follow him round. He's gone purple, is he? It's hard to tell in this game because you don't know if that's his personal best or purple, as in.
And the game doesn't like to. It kind of.
Well, it's either purple
right,
that he's gone fastest or purple that is his fastest. You can't. It's got to be purple that he's fastest. That's what it should. He's hit the DRS zone. It's purple again. It's a pretty good lap here on Drasny.
Muddy's in the pit start. So is Lars.
It's going to be a good lap here from Ron Drasny. Oh, he just clips the inside there. I don't think he got any damage. Right on the limit. That's what you got to be on this track. And he's going to set up.
That was a great lap.
I knew that was a great lap. He was literally on the limit there. He literally clipped the wall on that lap.
Oh, he's been struggling here. He's lost it again coming into the hairpin. I think he's the only one out really that's.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go, so everyone's going to do a little break now and then come out and set their final times. But that's a hell of a lap though. That is Lewis Hamilton type lap, that one. Drasny. 8/10 almost faster than the Mansell.
Yeah,
I was on board with it.
That could be just like a Mansell could have just set a banker lap, you know, just to.
Yeah.
He's got to get new rubber, I'd say.
Yeah. That was I was on board with it. It was literally a phenomenal lap.
It's on the edge.
Very much on the edge. A couple of times he was close to the wall. In fact, he did hit the wall, I think. While we're waiting then, so you finding the Xen?
It's quicker and stuff. Yeah. I've only played one game on it so far.
All right.
Muddy Biscuits is back out. He's got all the space in the world now.
Yep. I tracked himself.
Sometimes I find that's easier to set a lap that way. You're not worried about the approaching slower drivers or anything like that when they're not on their lap. Or...
Yeah, that's why I tend to wait until the end of qualifying. Settle that.
Remember,
faster than
what track was it that you left it way too late? You came out when he was nearly finishing.
Was it Monza?
It could have been too busy talking.
Oh, well, that was the time when I didn't join the session.
Yeah. Where's Orphan?
me and you were chatting in a party, and then I was like, oh damn, it's like 8:05. I remember you saying, "Are you gonna join the game?" Got Mansell on an out lap as well. He obviously seen that time by Drasny and probably thought, "Oh my God,
you could be right, yeah." He's saying at this rate he might even get pole.
With low numbers tonight, as Tim was saying earlier, it's a.
Where's Ali sitting in the championship?
Everyone's got a really good chance of a podium tonight on the track. He's on the lap. He set a 36.4 in the first part of qualifying, so it was the slowest time of the session. So I'm gonna look at sector times. Is he improving? With low peak there. Going into sector 2 at the end of the straight, double yellow flags, but
that's a slow moving car, yeah.
Oh, he's 3/10 up. So that would take him above Rom Saltic. Find a little bit more time here. Oh, yeah, Ethan Bauer did. Unfortunate for him there. So Mansell, I believe, was next out. We'll go on board with him. He set up by 6th in the first session.
Believe Ali in this race. You'll finish the race in the points. Forget all those other DNFs. What you reckon? Is Rom Celtic? Is he Scottish, or is he Irish? With a name like that.
One or two, is it? 2/10 up, Mansell, but I think he's a little bit deep there. I think he's lost a bit of time there.
Dude, if we go for like, don't go 100%, go maybe 90%. Yeah, if you push too hard,
right on the limit there. What's he gonna do? 5/10 up. Not enough, though. He's still 3/10 down on Drasny. He did find a little bit in that last sector. That's not really the laps. Who's next down? One B forward. Places about one side. In his lap, he's at 36.2 in the first part of quali. I don't know if he's up or not. But he does improve by 4/10. He's up to P4. And Ron Drasny improves this lap slightly.
he seems untouchable at the moment.
Definitely. Mega Centurion. Ron B4 sets same lap, so he's still out there. didn't manage to set a lap. Well, that's the end of quali. That went pretty quick then.
It flew.
Didn't it?
Flew.
Well, after quali 1, sorry, 3, Rom Drasny in the Alfa Romeo, Mexiturian in the AlphaTauri, RSF1 Mansell in the Mercedes, and Mexiturian there jumped Mansell at the end there. Lars Lewis, Rom Sulik, Ron Beeford, Matty Biscuit, Ferrari, RSF1 Easton, and Al Def. But I don't understand how Ferrari has got P8 for not setting a lap.
I don't know.
Who do you fancy today then, Tamar?
I mean, by that last Q3, you'd be kind of saying that Ron Drazzy would be odds-on favourite, but I'd like to see what Easton can do, because he's generally fairly good in a race.
Yeah, he's going to have to come from the back.
I don't think that's any bother to a guy like Easton.
Yeah, he can go long in the session. But there's not that many people he's got to overtake, really.
No, but the times weren't that far apart, so I think it's there for the taking.
Mansell and the top 3 can get away from that.
What's the chat thing? Who are they going with?
Well, by the looks of it, it's a dry session.
I think it's thrown me in a car, has it?
It's not, is it?
Has, yeah.
Oh. Retire in the pits after that one.
Okay.
Yeah, just retire.
If I leave now, will the car's still there?
He'll be just do a lap, let them break away at the start, and then retire in the pits, and then just stay in session.
Oh God.
Yeah. Try not to cause a safety car.
Oh my! I thought I clicked spectate. I didn't.
You probably did, and this game is messed up. Yeah, so just let them break away at the start. Just do a lap, come and retire. It happened to,
I had one job. I had one bloody job.
I had one
job.
I know. It don't happen to Rage Quit the other day.
Yeah.
Me and him. He got put in the car. I think it was Rage Quit, or was it? Sorry, was it Milsey? I don't know. It could have been Rage Quit. No bother, as you say. Well, time has started, so looks like we're about to get underway for the formation lap. And we'll be underway. Does anyone know if it's going to be a wet race or not?
Doesn't appear to be.
Well, we'll get underway tonight. And in P12 we have Optima, 1911.
If I retired now, we would do it.
Who's Timmer in P11, who's since he's left has improved vastly and has been moved up to tier 1. In P11 we have Al Ferrari, P10 Cecil Wizard, P9 Al Dad, P8 championship leader and RSF1 champion, 2-time champion, RSF1 Eastern. The penalty king, Muddy Biscuit.
he's the penalty king. When did this happen?
He's the king of not getting them.
Oh, okay.
Ron B. Ford, the Williams, Ron Sutwick, who me and Tim are not sure whether he's Irish or Scottish. He could well be English.
Yeah, he could be.
Lars Lives. We'll forgive him for that. RSF1 Mansell and Mega Centurion and Rom Drasny leads the way.
Mr. Caesar has a red X at the moment. Who's your money on for tonight, anyways?
Well, like I say, Ron Drasny looks mega quick. Mega Centurion, obviously Mansell. I believe I'm going to go with Mega Centurion.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's in second place. I've just got a feeling Mansell is good in quality, but coming in the race, I don't know.
I'm going to say Mansell.
Here we go. For the start. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Bit of a pause there, and we're away. Drasny gets a pretty good start. Mega Centurion was slow off the line, but he's managed to hold P2. Coming into turn 1, I think the 2 Williams pushed the Eastern wide, but he manages to get through on the outside. 2 Williams fighting side by side, and the 2 Alpines.
This old chase camera's not working, Orphan. The cameraman's not able to keep up with the rest of the action.
As Rob Drasny, the Alfa Romeo is still in the lead. He's got Mega Centurion in P2 behind him, and Mansell's managed to hold P3. Ron B. Ford has made 1 position up on Celtic, who's down a position. Easton is holding on to. He's moved up a position into P7. So they're all pretty much. Easton's trying to move on Haas, and Haas spins. From Celtic spun, and Easton's taking advantage of that.
I just see him there now. He's just recovered. He's back on his way.
It's Ron Drasny now. He's clipped the wall there on Drasny. Didn't get any damage. He's very close to that wall, and I'm not sure if he clipped it or not, but he may have slight wind damage there. I don't know. Strat comes up there. 2 stop, 1 stop. Drasny sets the fastest lap of the race at 46. He's broken the second barrier, so over Mega. Mega's under pressure from Mansell. Will Mansell try and move here onto the main back straight? No DRS yet, so waiting for the next lap. To Williams, holding station at P4 and 5. Lars Lewis and Ron B. Ford. Al Ferrari is up 3 places from 11. Biggest mover so far. It's starting to settle down now. Rondra is starting to pull away from Mega. So nearly a 1.5 second lead now.
Yeah, I'm not getting any information on the intervals there at the moment, so I'm just waiting for it to kind of catch up.
Yeah, it's pretty much DRS train at the moment. Everyone's pretty much, except for Ron Sutlick, who's had that incident with. I
don't know, is Caesar playing because his car is going.
Has he left the session?
He was red Xing for me on the screen, so I don't know. Rom Celtic has cleared him there, no bother anyways.
We can send him in on night. Ferrari is set a new fastest lap for the race. Really starting to pull away now.
Lars is biting at the bit there. He had closed on Mansell, but Mansell's got a great exit out of that last corner.
So hard to get the move done now on this track though.
Closest at the moment is probably Adapt and Easton. But as you said, it's a train the whole way up along.
Everyone's
and as Drazzy is almost cleared, he's almost on the 2-second mark now. He's got all that clean air.
Really pulling away now. Everyone on medium tyre. This is pretty much the same strategy. So, barring a safety car, I can't see any changing this strategy really. Maybe possible the undercut here and there. Some drivers might go for, depending on the strat. It could be a 2-stop around here.
Yeah, I'd say they'll be trying for the 1-stop, to be honest.
It's Al-Daf. He's going slow for some reason. Is he making a mistake? Has he got passed by Muddy Biscuit?
I missed that. I was following Easton there.
Yeah, Al-Daf definitely going slow. So I don't know if he's left the session.
The biggest gainer at the moment is Ali Ferrari. In the Alpine. Adolf needs an invite.
Yeah, I thought he was going pretty slow. He got jumped by him and he was still.
I've set one there.
Very
Adolf.
close. Very close driving. Nice and clean.
Leaving days. Yeah, I believe the streamer did not change the name of the stream, so it's
Yeah.
it is Division 3 Monza. It's Division 1 here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Round
Yeah.
Singapore.
My bad. I always forget to do it. The closest actually so far is Easton at Al Ferrari. Al Ferrari's looking for a move on Easton, but can't get it done. Easton covers him off. Al Ferrari's got some serious pace there. He's just stuck behind this big train of cars.
It's quite a difficult track to overtake on. You have to almost ride the gearbox of the car in front and set yourself up.
Our Ferrari, our Belgian winner, he beat Easton in that race, which Easton was not happy about.
Oh, at Alpha's, it's like he took control of the car. He's bounced off the wall there.
Oof.
He doesn't appear to have got any damage off it. But of course, now he's dropped back to 10th with that disconnection. So, head down now and plough on.
I don't know if Caesar Wizard is back in his car or not. I'm not getting interval times at the moment.
No, I have no interval. They're coming through there now.
Yeah. So
Lars is all over the back of Mega Saturn here. He's down to. It just seems to be losing it on the exit of the turns. Mega Saturn seems to be getting a way better exit. He has a DRS now down here, but he doesn't even seem to be closing on Mega. So.
That's Ferrari looking for the move again, but can't get it done. It's the problem. See, you got this big train. Everyone gets DRS, and
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You have to be on their gearbox almost and try and tread that line where you don't hit the rear of them, of the car in front. So. Or it's either to sit there and wait for a guy to make a mistake. I mean,
I think if Al Ferrari could get past these cars, he would be a challenge for Drasny. But
I'd say at this point, I'd say there's no way Ali Ferrari would catch Drasny. He has to clear too many cars. I mean, maybe. What kind of lap times is he doing?
He's literally stuck. Unless one of these cars breaks away from this group, but it doesn't look likely.
He's actually not going any quicker than Drasny. Drasny is 140s consistently. So,
while that's happening, Mega Centurion is, I think, dropped behind Mansell.
And Lars is still all over the back of Mega Centurion there.
So my predict for the race win is not worked out. But
early days, yes, it's early days. It's only 7 laps in. I mean, anything can happen yet.
2 Williams are right on the back of the AlphaTauri at the moment.
Yeah. I wonder, is there any team orders here?
Yeah, we're on B Ford, who won the race last week in Monza.
He'll be hungry for points then.
Mansell can't break away either. Ron Drasny driving a faultless race so far. He's opened the gap to maybe 4 seconds now. So he's storming away. He's got like 20 DRS. He's in the 70s. So he's really just flying away now. Mansell just needs to break that 1 second barrier. Maybe he can close down Drasny a bit. Took the inside curve there.
Yeah, I know Drasny has pulled further and further away there now in the last couple of turns. He's in command of this race at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
Muddy must have had a bit of a spin as well. He's gone 5 seconds behind everyone else.
Yeah. And Al Daff seems to be struggling. He's got Caesar with him now. I believe now he's back in his car. He's right on the back of him. Or is he? Quite a bit. I think most Caesar actually is in his car.
Mega Centurion's not letting Mansell go, as Mansell gets a 3-second penalty there. He's
Muddy is dropped off the back of this group now, along with Rom Sulik, who had that incident in the beginning. So
yeah, I think Rom is still trying to recover from that spin he had.
Yeah, he could suffer damage as well. So having slight wing damage, you know, may not be visible, but he's not closing the gap to Muddy. Muddy is slowly dropping back.
Yeah, see, the part of the thing is they all have, as you said, they have this train going and they're all slipstreaming off one another, DRSing off one another, so it's going to be hard for anybody that falls out of that group to stay with them.
Definitely, if you don't get the DRS, it's just a pain.
I think from 7th the whole way up to 2nd here, they're just waiting for one guy to make a small mistake.
Just like you say, Al Daff has just set the fastest lap of the race because he's got open track. He's on the fresh tyres. He's pitted. He could close that gap down with open track. It's still early days in the race. He's in P10.
Very much. Oh, it's Mega whips the rear of the car out there. It did look super cool as he did it, but it's allowed Lars lives to get seconds on.
Lars lifts right there. Well, this is where most of the action is.
I'd love to know what wings Mega Centurion is running as he gets a 3-second time penalty there, exceeding the track limits. Mansell and Centurion are going to be kicking themselves for that in the not too distant future, I'd imagine.
Well, Mansell just cannot break this 1 second gap.
No, Mega is just, he's towing Mega Centurion along.
If you could just break that gap, you could pull away, but he's getting no DRS, and all of them behind are. In fact, effectively, Mansell is at the head of this train, dragged in the whole of them along. Mansell just having a pretty good race.
Yeah, I think as you said about Ali Ferrari, you feel like Easton is actually holding him up here, but again, it's up to Ali to try and get around Easton some way and drive on, you know.
Yeah, it's very hard though when you've got
the little Scotsman here he's kind of struggling around here. I don't know, is this one of his one of those tracks that doesn't suit you?
Easton's now dropped out of the DRS zone. So, could this be an opportunity for Al Ferrari?
It could be, but he needs to get it done quick if he wants to kind of stray with that forward group. He really needs to.
Just about got DRS in. He's dropped out. Ron B. Ford made a mistake there, so that's brought Easton back into the DRS zone. I thought that was going to be an opportunity, yeah.
I think Ali just needs to send it. He needs to send it now. Go on.
He's going to send it. Go on. Both side by side.
That's beautiful.
Aye. He's going to squeeze him. He does a little, but he's going to come back at him. Still side by side. This is unbelievable.
This is crazy, yeah. It's great stuff. Now they kind of touched there, it sent both of them wide, but
Easton had to yield. But that was very good driving there. Easton may get a DRS and come back at him, but I think Ferrari has now cleared Easton, so that's one down.
Be interesting to see will he push on. Is he quick enough to catch Rom on B-Ford? So the gap now from Mansell to Drazzi is almost 4.6 seconds now. So
Definitely feel he's got the pace if he can just clear these cars. It's taken him a while to clear Easton. Easton now, can he hold on to the back of Ferrari?
Yeah, and get him to drag him up the track. Yeah, Ali is really closing in on Rom here. You feel he does have the pace here. Yeah.
He's not that far off the lead. You know, you look at it, it's like 5 or 6 seconds off the lead. You know, I'll put it on now to the leader. Right, he's 7.2 seconds behind the leader. Coming up to the first pit stops probably. So, what would you do now? Would you go long or go early if you were here?
The undercut can work wonderfully here, yeah. I think with this group here, it's going to be everyone's going to copy what the guy in front does because it means you just stay with them. Is there anybody going to be brave enough to do the undercut maybe? As Mansell as well as he's got another 3 second. He's sitting on a 6 second penalty at the moment. I think the pressure's beginning to build on young Mansell.
Well, with so few numbers, it's very hard to really move away from this battle, really, because they're the closest battle on track so far, really.
Ali Ferrari is right on the back now of Rom before in the space of 2 laps. He's really reined him in. He's kind of dragged Easton along with him there for the ride.
Yeah, Easton is definitely doesn't seem to have the pace around here today.
Just not on it.
Ferrari. Can he get a move done now on the...
Oh, I seen a spit of rain there.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't know whether that's a bit of a glitch now or not.
Are we due rain?
I didn't see rain forecast when I was 12th on the grid, so... It seemed to be clear skies.
Unexpected shower. It's spitting at the moment.
Maybe one of the guys on the circuit didn't like his beer he had and he just threw it across the railing.
Once again, though, Ferrari is stuck behind a car here. But I'm trying to put pressure now on Ron B-Ford. Force him into a mistake.
Lars has got to hit his Mega Centurion as well.
You see that little thing in the bottom?
Bottom
corner there next to the fuel thing.
Next to the fuel? The symbol for the screwdriver and the wrench, is that the one you're on about?
The blue thing, yeah.
I'm actually not sure what that is.
I found out what that was even. Interesting.
Yeah?
I thought it was something to do with damage or something like that to the car.
But pit.
It turns out it's your pit crew telling you to come into the pits on strategy.
Oh, that you're in the pit window, is it? Oh, okay.
Pit window, yeah.
That's a visualization for it. Alright, that's cool.
it'll literally come up on his screen saying, "Oh, pit this blah blah blah," and come out at that blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
I guess insurance seems to be struggling now on those tyres. I'm definitely seeing bits of rain.
I'm not seeing it on my screen. There again, you've got the Series X, so.
No, I'm on the day one, so this could be.
Oh yeah, I think I could see rain now.
Yeah, the track looks slightly wet as well. Just a splash there around the hairpin.
Well, this is perfect timing.
Yeah.
Medium runners now. None of them are going to try the undercut now. Definitely not with rain coming.
I think they're going to try and hold out on the tyres they have, and possibly.
We've definitely got rain. There's specs on the screen now.
They're trying to see, I'd say, how long these, if it gets fully wet, or there'll be tinters anyway, straight away, I'd say.
Well, it's finally happened. I'm going to get my first commentary on a wet race, right? And as we get specks of rain now, how heavy is it going to come down, and how fast?
Yeah, well, it's a street circuit, so it's actually, the surface is going to get wet pretty quick. So, you can see Rom B4 there, just Ali Ferrari as well. It's skittish. It's definitely the tyre wear and the fact that there's less grip on track is really starting to show.
We'll be so close together. It's going to be one of those things where could you accidentally just literally go the wear but slip into the back of a car, or it's so treacherous.
You have to brake that little bit in sooner as well for corners. So, I mean, Mega Centurion has fallen 1.7 seconds behind Blair at the moment. So Blair is really pushing Mansell here at the moment, but Mansell has just never seemed to pull away from any of the guys.
Oh, Ferrari lost it there. I think Easton's going to get the jump on him. Yeah, he's definitely struggling now. Ferrari's coming back at him. Are they going to make contact? Nope. He gets in the space. And
that's Rom Celtic
on that mistake.
There.
He capitalised on the mistake there. This is perfect for Rom Drasny in the fact that he could possibly, he's got a nice cushion there of a 5-second lead. As soon as the DRS shuts down, he can
Easton's in. Easton's calling. He's in to get the. See what tyres he puts on now.
Surely too early.
Muddy's staying out.
Surely too early.
He's gone with the intermediates, so it'll be interesting to see how. I don't think it's intermediates yet. Maybe another lap or two, but he's.
Well, like I say, on our screen, it looks.
Rom Celtic's in as well, but he spun, so I don't know if he's getting damaged.
What? Mercedes has spun. Mansell spun.
No.
And he's caught Lars Lewis with him. So maybe it is intermediates. Because it's terrible for Mansell and Lars Lewis, but they managed to both get away with it.
Guess who's laughing now? Ali Ferrari. It's up in the fourth.
He's finally cleared a couple of cars, so he will definitely be looking at this now, a possible podium. Maybe more, depending on how they fare in the wet.
Yeah, and if they can keep themselves penalty free, they'll have a good chance. But it looks incredibly slippy out there. Everyone seems to be struggling.
It's on the cusp at the moment, I'd say.
Yeah.
What's Easton doing?
Easton.
Goes in on. Is he dropping back?
Yeah, so I don't think it's quite. It's borderline at the moment.
On the screen, it just looks like a light shower. I mean, you've got the dry line still, so if you stick to that dry line, the medium tyre is definitely quicker.
Yeah, no, it's definitely uninteresting. Watch Easton there. He's just not getting the turn in or anything on the car. So
It's very wet there though.
yeah, same with Rom. Rom is struggling there at the back, but track is just not wet enough yet.
It's definitely heavier in different parts of the track at the moment. Other parts are fairly dry. We're not even getting like water on the tyres yet. So I think it was very early for Easton to pit. It's dropping back now massively. It's definitely on the cusp. But see there, that sector, those couple of corners there, pretty much the heaviest part of the track.
I wonder how long the rains stay with us.
If it's this early. I think it's made a bit of a bad call there. But
I think he gambled. Look, it just sometimes they don't pay off, and sometimes it works wonders.
Same thing happened to me on this track when I pitted early for Inters. I think it's gonna chuck it down, and then you still go around you like that.
Mansell's in. He's gone for Inters. Romney Ford is in. He's gone for Inters.
You have to pit now for Inters really because it's raining. Like even if it is a bit early, you can't do a 2-pit stop. Our Ferrari now is up into P3, just behind Mega Centurion. Like, the switch over is coming. It's definitely coming now.
Is that Celtic that's round again? Yeah. Celtic's really struggling with that here.
Yeah, Easton's starting to close now on Aldaf. Only slightly, but yeah, it's definitely a big. Oh, Ferrari almost goes into the wall there. I think it's Inters. The DRS has not been enabled. Ferrari is really struggling now. Williams of last lives is all over the back of them.
Yeah, my God, it looks wet enough now.
Ron Drasny seems to be loving these conditions because he is
he's
8
in,
seconds in.
He's coming in for.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Adolf is around.
Sector 2.
Oh, he's in a horrible position here where he could get. He's around him. He's right himself. He's facing the wrong way, and that can lead to disqualifications. Oh.
Same thing happened to me in Portugal. It's a nightmare, this game, sometimes.
Yeah.
So, Ferrari and the top 3 was all pitted for intermediates. They should come out comfortably ahead of Easton and Mansell, who had a bit of an incident with
Drazzy has lost about 0.7 there to like a Centurion in that pit. I wonder, did he get a wing change or anything? I imagine the wing change would be more than.
Well, Ferrari and Ron Ford are having a bit of a battle.
Oh yeah, Ali Ferrari's really he's really having to fight with his car there. Yeah, even Ron Ford is doing the same, following him.
He's struggling to switch on these tyres at the moment. But he's got Mega Centurion up ahead of him, so he's in the top 3 now. And if he can get past Mega Centurion. Then we can see what kind of pace he has compared to Rom Drasny. But Rom Drasny is not stretching his lead now in he's pretty much baselined it.
I think he's still okay. Barty makes a mistake. He's I think it's there for him to either win or lose. You know, Rombie Ford is after picking up a 3-second penalty there.
No. What's he on penalty bonus now? Is that his first penalty?
Just give me 1 second. I found out for you. He has 3 seconds worth of penalties.
Well, as the rain's starting to come down now, looking at the field now, it's spread out a little bit now because of some mistakes and early pit stops for the...
Ali's after picking up a 3-second.
Yeah, it's struggling now. Some of the drivers with the conditions. Canal Ferrari. They started to put a little bit of a gap to Rombie Ford now. Can he close in on Mega Centurion and get the move done in these conditions? That's going to be the problem, you know. A bit of a twitch there from him, but
yeah, I think he's possibly pushing a little bit too hard now. It's I think weigh up his options as soon as he can tread that line and go maximum attack and risk losing it all. Then again, that's why we love racing, isn't it? The guy that's willing to go and just risk it all.
RSF1 invade.
I heard he has a self-destruct button fitted to his car.
I think he has. Very fast driver, but he does have very bad luck, I will say. Ferrari, he's dropped off now a little bit from Mega Centurion.
Yeah, and Drazzy is just kind of, he had dropped down to under the 8 second, but he's pulled it back up to 8.8 now, so he's happy out there. He's
Ron Beef almost lost it there, the back end, on the final corner. 2 Williams are once again side by side.
I think they've been that way the whole race so far, haven't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Ron Beeford is now ahead of Arslis.
Yes, you did invade. We weren't talking about you at all.
No, we weren't.
He misses nothing, I swear.
No. It's pretty much settled down a little bit now. I'd love for...
I mean, Lars is on for a good podium spot here if he sticks with Rombie Ford here.
Mansell had a bit of a incident there. Kind of lost it in the tunnel. He's trying to close down on that 4 train gap ahead. He was closing it down, but after that little spin in the tunnel, I don't know if he got any damage off that. He was in second place until he dropped it.
And Invade is everything you imagined, that voice of mine. It's going to start laughing at me now.
Yeah. Easton's trying to claw his way back into contention as well. He is catching up to Mansell and this group as well.
Definitely, and Mansell is actually closing on Lars as well.
Yeah.
Albeit minute, but he's going in the right direction as the same as.
Easton's loving these conditions.
Easton is washed. Yeah, I mean, take that two ways. He's getting a good wash out there now in the rain.
When Biscuit down in 8th place, he's pretty much no man's kind of a race really. Dropped back from the big bunch early on, and then he was really just having his own race really.
Did Buddy won Division 2 last season, didn't he?
No.
No?
He was in the lead for most majority of it, but then
he decided to go on holidays the last race, wasn't it? And it came down to Unity and himself, wasn't it? Was that it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I was in the AlphaTauri team with him last season. It was really good.
I don't think Easton could get P1 today at all, even if he was at his best. With the way he just didn't seem to be on it at all today.
He's doing better in the
although
wet, I'd say.
One safety car could turn this race inside out and upside down. You know, so
Which is a possibility in the wet, as they say. One.
I love that fog that's behind the cars when you're trying to get in on top of them in the wet. It's safety. Is it safety car?
Virtual. Someone's dropped it.
I think it's Rom again. Yeah, he's been quite slow at the back there. Invade, I hope it's very moist on Tuesday.
Oh, Muddy is taking a chance and he's going for the wet tyre.
Really?
The rain's starting to get a bit heavy now.
It is absolutely lashing down. You can see the standing water on the track there at the moment it's quite substantial.
On the virtual, that'll help him out big time if it is wet tyres.
Drazzy has somehow managed to pull a second under virtual. However he has managed that. Yeah, I think Muddy's right on the money there. Wet tyres, because Inter guys are struggling.
That's gone to the full wets now. It is lashing it down now. You can see in the pits.
Yeah. The wets will go
really, really coming down now.
Because I love drama, Invade. That's why it has to be nice.
Oh, he almost goes wide there across the line. Don't want to get a penalty. Big thing we need to watch now is Muddy Biscuit.
Oh man, you should watch Lars. He's all over the back of Romby forward here. He's getting a great run down the back straight. As Drazzy's in for wets. Yeah, I think he's it's going to come out in the battle on people, but Lars is side by side with Rom here. Romby forward.
Yeah,
I can't say Rom several of them in the race. He's backed all that one there now. Another yellow flag. Rom Celtic, who is having an awful race, is spun again.
These conditions now.
Yeah, it's just.
It's like say, has Rom Drasny made the right decision? No, got to switch him to the wets. He's dropped down now.
I would feel so. He is absolutely. He's cruising, isn't he? He doesn't seem to be. He's really closing in on Easton there as it is.
He's 4.1 behind at the moment. So Easton on the Inter tyre. So looking at it now, yeah, he's starting to close the gap slightly. It is on the crossover period, I believe.
Do you gamble? Hope that you can stay out on the.
When you look at it now,
on the
right?
inters, you have.
There's only 7 laps to go,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if these conditions are at the crossover period, I'd stay out, personally. I remember a race that we had here, in actual fact, it was you.
Yeah, I stayed on the slick silhouette, and I managed to, I think, annoy half the grid by doing so. But it worked out for me.
Yeah.
As the saying is, but Lars is very twitchy there with the inters. He's got past Ron before there to the last turn.
He's got the close down now. He's what, 16? Let's have a look at the interval. He's 17 seconds behind. What? 6 laps to go. That's a big ass to close down and overtake.
Yeah, especially around this track. He's. Yes, it probably is wet tyres, but the guys ahead of you decide to stay out. You have to fight tooth and nail for every position. Then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was it the right call?
I don't believe so.
He may have jumped the gun there, because what happens now if this rain steadily eases off now?
But we can talk about what ifs. What if there's another safety car? He's right back in it. Doesn't have to pit. He's back into P1. But
could he have from the way of the wind? Yeah.
At the moment, it's going to be the way it is. It's Mega Alpha and Lar. At the moment, Lar needs to close down. Oh, Lar's P2.
Ferrari is really struggling now.
Sorry, Lars is going to jump Ali Ferrari because Ali's got a 3-second penalty.
Mega Centurion leading the way here.
Jeez, you might have got it right.
He's pulling away from Ferrari now, and he's on the inters, and he's got.
Ali Ferrari here and Lara lives is they're tangoing.
Yeah, you just can't get the move done.
No, look, the conditions, the track. It's just one of those things, and he's got off the racing line there, so he's, especially in the rain, it's not a place to be.
Yeah, he just hasn't the straight line speed to just get past him.
Yeah, he's on every corner. He's right up as Ron before. He's got another 3 seconds. He's on 6, which means Easton's gonna catch. He's gonna jump. And all are giving out about Easton not having a great race. He's gonna get P4 at the moment. The way things are going. If he can get
definitely wet tires.
Yeah.
But
Drazzy's all over Easton here. If you're Easton, do you let him go and just stick to his rear the whole way around?
Yeah, he's managed to get past.
Yeah, I feel he had to give that the tyre compound. He's going to have more grip, Drazzy. So.
Well, he's 13 seconds behind the leader with 5 laps ish to go.
Lars has got by. He's got by Ali Ferrari.
Close it down.
Yeah.
Can he close the gap down?
Leave Lar. Leave in Lar. You can do it.
Pretty much dominated the race for the first 3/4 of it.
Drazzy, yeah.
Switched to wet tyre, but looking at these conditions, it's definitely wet tyres. But with this rain, start to ease off.
I think even without the rain easing off, you can still get the intros around in the wet, in heavy rain. Oh, Lars gets a 3-second. Pressure's back on him now because he had that bit of breathing space with not having a penalty, but that's gone now. And Drazzy, Drazzy's still on for a podium here because of the penalties. He's kept his nose clean, and so has Easton.
Finally got the move done on Ferrari. Can he close down Mega Centurion now? So it's easing off there, the rain.
It does, but that track's not going to dry out quick enough.
It does look as though it's easing off now. So the Inter's maybe switching back on now. And Rom Drasny, who's on the wet tyre, maybe on the wrong tyre now. Because Easton is definitely keeping with him. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, the rain is definitely starting to ease off now. I think.
You think he just jumped the gun? I think Jeff got that one wrong for him. Mansell again, another penalty.
Yeah, Easton's all over the back of Drasny now, so I think we could possibly see Mega Centurion winning this now from nowhere. As Lars Lewis is not closing in on Mega Centurion.
Yeah, he is. It was 5 seconds at one point, so he is definitely closing in on him. There's no question with that. I'd say he's just gutted that he got that 3-second penalty. I mean, it's probably cost him P1.
Well, he's on the same penalties as Mega Centurion.
Yeah, but I mean, he wouldn't. Before he got the penalty, he would have jumped him. Definitely would have, with the way he's catching him there.
Well, looking at Rom Drasny now, he is definitely starting to struggle a little bit now because he's got Easton all over the back of him now. Not closing in on Ron Beeford now.
Mansell's in to get inters.
Celtic moves out of the way.
Close battle is around the outside. No, that was switchy back.
Close battle at the moment.
Drazzy's definitely holding up Easton now, so roles reversed.
Yeah. It is definitely roles reversed.
And he will not want to give up that position. He will not want to give up that position because they both don't have penalties, and
he must be kicking himself right now.
He has to be. He has to be. But like, I mean, they're still closing in on P4, so. And they both don't have. I mean, he's already P4 with the penalties with Ron Beeford having 6 seconds worth of penalties. Both of them are going to jump him.
Yeah.
So it's the question: can they close in on Ali Ferrari? Probably not.
I feel bad for him because he was virtually in control of this race, and that one strategy call has cost him really. I think Easton's going to fly by. He's trying to break the toe. The rain is almost stopping now.
Easton's gone round him here. Just better traction through the corner. He's just gone out by him.
Well, Lars Lewis is slowly catching up to Mega Centurion.
He is, yeah. That's what I was saying. I just feel that if he hadn't got that penalty, he would have been. As I throw my controller on the ground, but that's great for the controller, yeah. He could have caught Mega Centurion.
Mega Centurion. He's kind of kept out of the trouble and he's made the right call, obviously.
Definitely, yeah.
And with 3 laps to go.
He had a cool head throughout the whole race there, I think. I can
Yeah,
imagine
basically.
Lar Liv is going to put on start applying a bit of pressure here. I'd imagine in the next lap or two. He hasn't that many laps left to try and put pressure on him, but
Ron Beeford's dropped back now.
yeah, he picked up another 3 second there. So I don't know. He's starting to struggle with the tires.
Yeah, Mansell's all over the back of Muddy now. Just 2 laps to go.
Ali Ferrari, he's after
that.
picking up another 3 seconds.
Oh, he's going to be off the podium now.
That's opened the door
or
for...
is he? Nope, he'll be still on the podium because Ron Beeford's got 9. But will Easton sneak a podium because he's only he's 7 seconds behind now.
Doubt it's not. Easton improved, what, 10 seconds?
yeah.
Sorry,
wrong.
that's 6 seconds.
Yeah, Mansell's got past.
Well, as it stands, he's going to get P4 for Easton. I'd say he'd be happy enough with that, considering the way quality went.
Back to the leaders, though. And Lars Lewis now is all over the back of Mega Centurion. With 1 lap to go after this one. Can he get a move done and get the race win? He's only got 1 lap to do it. Centurion knows now he's got this last lap to get through and win this Singapore Grand Prix. He had a brilliant qualifying in P2. 25% Lars Lewis is on.
Rom is around. Rom's gone around, so he's Rom Drazzy's gone around there, sorry.
Well, Easton be all over the back of him then. But back to the leaders.
Easton's gone by him. He's gone by him a long time ago.
Mega Centurion's got a lot of ERS though to defend with. He's got 84% ERS, so I cannot see Lars Lewis being able to get past him.
Is he going to throw the kitchen sink at him?
He's going to try for that move. But the only part really is this part, and it's the last straight of the track really he's got a chance on. He's got a nice exit there. But he's just a little bit too far back, I think. Yeah, he's burning his ERS. And Mega.
Yeah,
That's it.
Last lap of the race, you got to throw it all out there.
Yeah. I just cannot see him getting moved done now.
No, I think.
But he's going
to. Mega's going to be fairly cute about this and just make the car as big as possible. Bar Mega Centurion makes a little mistake some side. I can't see Lara getting by him.
Oh,
but he is definitely closing. Oh my lord, look at how down the inside.
Oh, he's gone for the inside there. Perfect camera angle there.
Yeah, the helicopter view is brilliant.
He's going to try for a move on. Yeah, he's just a little bit too far back.
He's running out of corners to throw it in on now.
He's at 8% ERS. He's got to use it all. He's really pushing Mega Centurion in the last few corners. Going into the bridge. Takes it pretty easy there, Mega. Coming into the last couple of corners. Will he be able to get on the last corner?
Yeah, he's too far back.
Will.
He's too far back.
Mega comes into the final corner and wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Lars Lewis comes in home in 2nd place. Ferrari in 3rd. Ron Beeford will get 4th. He's under pressure from Easton here on the final corner, but Easton will jump him through penalties.
As Easton smashes the wall.
Ron Drasny, unfortunate for him, he made a bad call to switch to the wets and pretty much dominated the race, but he's going to come home in 6th place along with Mansell, who early on in the part of the race was doing pretty good in P2, but unfortunately for him he had a few incidents and dropped back. Money Biscuit also made the bad call, switching to the wets. Rom Celtic back there in the Haas, he's had an up and down race too, along with Aldaf, who's had quite a few spins, but he'll come home for the last point paying position, and I think Caesar Wizard was not in the race. So, that was an interesting race. Timmer?
Was, yeah. It's just the way things go too, isn't it? You make the wrong call, throw the race win away, but just the way things happen too.
Yeah, I feel bad for Rom Drasny. Virtually the win was certain, but then as bad luck happens, the rain came and
although
it up.
When he pitted, it was definitely wets. But he was that far ahead. He could have afforded to sit and see what the other guys did.
Yeah, that's always the case though, and
yeah,
you make the bad call. It's just like, and the way I saw it was that the other guys, as soon as they saw him go in, they're not going in.
No, definitely not. No, with what was it, 7 laps to go?
If try and get these in now. Well, there we have it. Mega Centurion, Lars Lives, Alferrari, RSF1 Easton, Rom Beeford, Rom Drasny, RSF1 Mansell, Biscuit, Rom Suck, Al Daff, Caesar Wizard, and Timmer.
I'll invite them in there.
Yeah, you got all three.
Evening, guys. Just don't forget to tick the box in the party there to include your audio, or the guys won't hear your beautiful voice on stream.
What do you want to do, Timmer? 2 interviews or 1?
I'll do 1 because I'm lazy.
Yeah. All right. P3, Alferrari.
Hello.
Welcome to the party, and welcome to the podium.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your P3. How did your qualifying and race go, do you feel?
I had a quali ban, so I'm not gonna talk about the quali. Even though I should have been P8, but for some reason the game took me back to P11 on the start. Still made up like 2 or 3 positions on the first lap. But then at the end of the race with these inters, for some reason I had no pace whatsoever. I don't know how Mega Centurion and Lord Lives have. No, they were like able to push the mediums much harder than me. But on the dry, I was easily the fastest, even pressurizing Alf-Daf and Easton and getting past them both.
Yeah, because I said to Timmer, I said, if you could have actually got past that train, that I'd love to have seen what you would have been like against Rom Drasny, if you could have closed him down, because you did struggle to get past cars because of the train, because you were stuck right behind it, and then you did eventually get past them, and you know, we thought, oh well, you know, and then the rain came and it just seemed to totally switch where you didn't seem to have the pace in the wet.
Yeah, it did. Also, my setup was mainly focused on the dry had a much higher suspension and stiffer suspension and higher transmission, which is what I was gonna say, and it did screw me over a bit. But even without these, I do not know how Mega Centurion was able to find the pace.
Yeah, because like I say, did you know it was going to rain, or was it forecast in the game, the race?
It did say in the forecast. And then on the formation lap, my engineer said rain in 15 minutes, and he just kept saying 10 minutes, 5 minutes as the race was going on.
Because you picked the right time to pit, I believe. 'Cause a few of them pitted earlier, and but you got P3 in the end, so you got to be happy with that. So are you looking forward to the next race?
Don't know if I'm gonna be able to participate in the next race, but surely the race after.
Oh, okay. We'll hopefully see you then. And congratulations again on your podium and P3.
Thank you.
And thank you. Timmer?
Yep. Great race, Ali.
Yeah.
Lara Lives then was P2 in the end. You just talk us through how your race went, and I know you were well on it with the pace. Anything I thought was guys holding you up at one point, but you managed to close the gap on Mega Centurion near the end there, and almost got in around the hairpin as well. So you just talk us through your race and how you felt it went.
Yeah, it was a good race. It's a shame I couldn't get Centurion on the last lap, but if I didn't get that pen, could have been possible. Other than that, decent little race.
Was there much curse words when you got the penalty?
I was fuming. But yeah, decent one.
Congratulations on the P2. You had a great race throughout. Do you want to add anything, Orphan?
Oh no, not really.
How are you set for next race, Blair?
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry, Timmer asked you how you set for the next race.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
I don't even know what the next track is, to be fair.
Nor do I, to be fair.
Japan, I think.
Oh god, he's
Japan.
Japan Stone Orphan. What track is next?
Yeah, professional, as always.
I think I shoot from the hip too much.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, whatever track it is, hopefully you'll be good. And
Yeah,
you'll be back on the podium.
Japan.
Oh,
Is it Japan?
oh, I hate that track.
Might be a stinker.
It's a great track. How dare you talk about Japan like that?
Not on that pen.
Oh, I crashed out of it again in another league on Saturday. On to our race winner, Mega Centurion. Congratulations on your win.
Hello. Thank you.
And would you like to tell us how your qualifying and race went? And I did actually predict that you would win the race.
Oh,
So-
well, finally someone's thinking I'm going to win something. Nice.
Didn't look likely at the beginning, but
Yeah, I had the best qualifying I've ever had. Just absolutely nailed the lap. Only a tenth or so away from my actual personal best. So I was really happy with that. And the start just kind of stayed in the DRS train. Drowsy was just gone. Didn't have the pace to match him. And then when the rain started, I pitted I think at the perfect time, because as soon as I came out the pits, it said DRS disabled. So that got me in front of Ali Ferrari, and of course his pace just kind of went. So I was able to get the gap to Lives.
yeah, 'cause you got a bit lucky in that Rom Drasny made the kind of bit of a bad call really in switching to the wets. But it probably was wets. I don't know. With only so many laps to go, it was very hard for him to close down and get you really. But you capitalised pretty well on it. So And how did you feel that if there was a couple more laps, could you have held off Lars?
Definitely not. My defending into the hairpin was very desperate because I knew he'd send it, so just had to cover it. And then after there, it's only got a couple more warnings on the last lap just to like rub it in.
Yeah, it was very nervy at the end though with you because you almost got the move done, but then you covered it pretty well and you held off the pressure pretty well, so held on for the win. And but what are your hopes for the next race? Do you Japan will be a nice track for you?
Ooh, not much of a pad track, is it?
Oh, you're on the pad, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So don't expect to see me here again next week.
Well, believe you me, I hate that track. I'm on pad as well. There's
I only
one
ever win
corner,
Singapore.
one corner I go off every single race. But yeah, congratulations today on your win. Is it your first win in RSF?
I won Singapore Division 2 last season, got moved up, and this is the first race I've won this season. So I'm just a Singapore merchant.
Yeah, you must love this track.
I do.
But you pretty much lucked in really with the call by Drasny, but I mean, it's got to be there to win it.
Yeah, I would have been happy with
Got to
second,
take
but then he just thought,
Yeah.
nah, Mega can have it.
Yeah. But congratulations again on your win, and we hope to see you next week. Back on the podium, maybe.
Hope to see you too.
All right then. Thank you very much from everyone today. It's been a pretty good race. A bit of rain at the end turned everything upside down, but great win from Mega Centurion and a good podium from Lars, Liz, and Alpha Ari. So, and Timur, thank you very much for joining me tonight.
No worries, it was a pleasure.
And anything you want to add, Timur?
No, just congratulate Mega on that. He had a great race. He kept his head the whole way through it. And as you said, if you're not in it, you can't win it. So he really did a great job keeping his head cool, especially when Lars threw it in there at that hairpin. I was very impressed with the defender now.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, I believe it is RSF1 Hunt, but he's changed his game attack and I've forgotten what it is. So he'll be here tomorrow night.
RS Michaels, I think.
Yeah, RSF1 Michaels.
No, it's RS. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Again.
Michael something. He'll be here tomorrow night. So hopefully you all tune in for that. And I've been Stars Open, and he's been Timur. Good night.